Hi guys, it's Nancy, and I have some new releases from Spellbinders. This is part of the April 10th release, and this is the Stylish Ovals. And we have quite a few things in here, so I'll show you what I got, and then we can throw together a card. So the first thing is the Stylish Oval dies, and you can see that you got a lot of them. How many do we get here? And I like these because they're kind of like squoval to me, right? They're not just a regular oval. They're straight and then rounded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and look at this little one, perfect for sentiments, okay? And I'm going to leave, I think, the biggest one out, because I think we're going to use that to make our card. So obviously they're good for layering. That one might be too big. We're going to go next size down. All right, that's perfect. So we're going to take the second biggest ones out of there. Then I have these Floral Friendship Gemstones. They are really pretty. Lots of sparkle to them. I thought they were really big and bulky, but you guys, they're really not that big. It's kind of deceiving. See how they're kind of like, they look big and bulky from here, but they're not that big. See that? Their profile is kind of flat. So it's kind of deceiving how they look big and bulky, but they're not. And they're basically just glitter dots. Okay, then we have these beautiful Floral Friendship dimensional stickers. We're going to use those. We have the stamp set, and the stamp set is called Fill My Heart Stamp Set. May all your wishes come true on this special day. Happy birthday. Get well soon. Thinking of you with sympathy. You fill my heart. Hello, congrats, and thank you. And let me see. Where's that little bitty guy? Look at that. It's like a perfect fit. So we may use him too to cut out one of these smaller sentiments. And then we have the Spellbinders 3D embossing folder called Beautiful Butterflies. Can you guys pick up on the theme here? Look at that. Large 3D butterfly embossing folder. We're going to play with that. And then we have the Glimmer plate, which is called Fluttering By. And not only do you get the background glimmer plate, you also get, I think, 3 butterfly dies here. Oh, 4 butterfly dies. So you can cut out the larger butterfly, the medium butterfly, the smaller butterfly, and the smallest butterfly. So you can cut out all the sizes of the butterflies. So that I love about this. We're going to do the glimmer plate, I think, in a different video. But I was just thinking how we could make an easy card just using these couple things here. So first thing I'm going to do is I grabbed some of the new Color Essentials Bright Sampler Pack. If you have not seen this paper, I love Spellbinders paper. You get 20 pages. It's a 100-pound cardstock. You get 2 of each color, and they are Poppy Field, Fruit Punch, Persimmon, Sunkissed, Rainforest, Peridot, Teal Topaz, Island Blue, Cosmic Sky, and Lilac Blossom. So I don't know the names of all of these, so forgive me. I'm going to see if these are in order, maybe. If this is Poppy Field, Fruit Punch, Persimmon, Sunkissed. So bright. I love these colors. Rainforest. Peridot is like a lime or green. Teal Topaz. Island Blue. Focus, camera. What are you doing? Focus, focus. It's not focusing. Cosmic Sky. And then the purple is Lilac Blossom. These are colored all the way through. They are not white core. Great heavy-duty cardstock for card bases, for die cutting. I have hot foiled on them. So love, love, love this paper pack. So I grabbed a piece of the Lilac Blossom out and I cut it in half. So these are 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. So I cut it in half so we can make a card front out of it. And also a little extra piece here. So I want to score this in half. Grab my score buddy. So this is 5.5 by 4.25. Let me just make sure of that. Yes, 5.5 by... Yes, it will be 4.25 when we score it. Okay. Okay, so score buddy. Oh, that is thick paper. Helps me score that so it's straight. And then I am going to use that as the card base. Okay, and then this piece we want to use as our main image. Okay, so I want to make this stylish oval card this size. Okay, but this is the largest die. It's a little too big, so we're going to go next size down. And when we cut this, we want to make sure that that flat edge stays above the folded edge, okay? Because otherwise it's going to cut through our card. So we're going to grab our die cutting platinum. And we want universal plate A and B together. We want a cutting plate on the bottom. We're going to grab some washi tape. And we're going to tape this so that the folded edge has a little bit of that die hanging out over it. We don't want that to cut. So we're going to go edge to edge. But we want this folded edge, you'll see, it's exposed. So I'm going to tape this fairly straight. And I want it folded when I cut it. So you can see there is the cutting edge. We want that above the card. In fact, I might want to move that up a little bit more. All right. Wrestling with the tape here. Okay. Flat side up. All right. So, cutting edge is not on the card. And we're going to put our top plate on. And we're going to run this through. Now this is thick cardstock, so I'm going to pass through once and then go backwards and pass through twice. Okay, and now what this is going to give us is a stylish oval shaped card. Now I'm going to keep this tape. I'm going to peel that off of there. And so there is our card. Now we need our card panel. So we're going to go down one more size in those dies. And because they are layered, it's easy to find the next size down. So we'll have a little bit of a border here. We're going to cut this out. The same color, but we're going to make this one our layered one. And we're going to die cut it first. And then what we're going to do is we're going to switch to our 3D embossing folder. So to do the 3D embossing folder, we're going to 3D emboss this piece now, is we need the universal plate A and D. So we don't want the cutting plates and we don't want B. We just want A, and D. And just so my paper doesn't get ripped, we're going to spritz this with just a little squirt of water. So I'm just going to spray this. Just a little spritz. It doesn't need to be wet, just a little damp so it loosens those fibers. And we are going to put this, and I want my card to be horizontal, so I'm going to put this piece in like this. Almost so that butterfly is kind of almost the center of attention. Like that. Okay. I think we are done with the embossing and cutting for now, so we can put this away. Oh no, we want to cut a little piece for our sentiment. We'll come back to that. All right. So there we have our beautiful 3D embossed butterfly. We have our card. And you can see how beautifully that fits in there. Look how fun that is. And then I just wanted to take it up a notch, so I'm going to grab some lunar paste. This is the new color Crown Me. I have not even used this yet. So we're going to open this up. But any kind of paste that you have will work. If you can get it open without hurting yourself. Oh my gosh. I promise it's not that hard, you guys. It's just hard for me. There we go. All right. And then we're going to use the fancy tools that T is always talking about. My friend T from Not Afraid of Color. And we are going to just slightly color over. And you can do any color you want, but I'm just going to just use a little dab on these fancy finger tools of mine. And just dab a little bit off and then just rub on top of the images here. Okay, and it doesn't need to be anything super fancy. We're just highlighting some of those raised areas. And all it's going to do is give us a little bit of shine and gloss to this. This is highly, it's got a lot of mica in it. So it's going to bring in this pretty shine. And I'm doing this purple and purple tone on tone because I don't want this to be my focal image. I want it to be the background. So I don't want too much attention brought to this. I want it to shine and be pretty, but I don't want it to be the star of the show. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just put in some little shimmer on there. And this dries very, very quickly. Okay, so we just darkened it up a little bit, added a little shimmer and shine on there. Any places you feel like you missed, you can just go back and add. Now, if you want to, you can use a sponge too, but I think you get a little bit more accuracy when you use your fingers. Just dab a little bit of it off. Okay. Once that's done, I'm just going to grab a Clorox wipe and wipe my fingers I'll wipe my desk. We're set that aside to dry, but it will dry very, very quickly. We're just putting a thin coating of that on there. Very easy to clean up. Not going to stain anything. Okay. And then the rest is just stamping out our sentiment, die cutting it, and then we're going to assemble all of this. So I was thinking, put one of these beautiful butterflies on there, stamp and die cut our sentiment, and then maybe add a couple of these baubles, and then we are done. Whoops! Just threw them across the desk. They didn't just go across the desk. They went way across the desk. I'm just going to use the thank you. That is a perfect fit. Perfect. We have A plate, B plate, C cutting plate. Gonna grab a little piece of washi tape again, or best ever craft tape from Spellbinders, whatever you got. Use what you have. Line up that die to cut out straight. That does not look straight to me. Okay, there's our sentiment. Using some Spellbinders tape runner. That down. That looks good, just like that. If you wanted it to be simple. Okay, and these are dimensional stickers. Might have to use tape on there. The dimension and the lunar paste is not giving that the best option. But I'm going to use this little white flower here. And all you're going to do is just peel it. The back side is the sticker. The top side is like, well, the whole thing is kind of vellum. Vellum acetate. And I'm going to stick that. Now I'm going to give that a second because of that lunar paste and the dimension. We want to make sure that that's stuck on there good. And then I I think we will add just a couple of these gems on here. Do these light pink ones. Nope, my little sticker didn't, whoops, I flung it. This little sticker didn't want to go with him. All right, so that was fun, fast, easy. It's really cute. And again, I use the Essential Stylish Ovals dies. I use the new Floral Friendship butterfly stickers. I use the Floral Friendship gemstones. And I use the 3D embossing folder, which again, let me give you the correct name here. And I will link everything down below for you guys. Is called Beautiful Butterflies. And I use the stamp set, which is called Fill My Heart stamp set. So you can get all of these products over at Spellbinders. I will link them down below for you. Again, these are a brand new release on April 10th over at Spellbinders. If you have any questions, post them down below. I'll put in the description everything you need. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up before you go. Thanks for watching. And keep on stamping. Bye, guys.